ham I'm working with, and I'm gonna give it a quick wash. The cooked ham. Okay, I'm gonna open this packet and give it a quick wash and quickly put it in the oven. And as you can see, guys, this ham is hickory smoked ham, and this is bone-in. This is the butt portion. It's fully cooked, and yeah, let me prepare it. So, guys, this ham, you know, the soft part of the bone where the fat is, I remove it, and that's all I'm doing because I don't want to cook the ham with you know, that piece. And this piece here, I'll clean it up. I'm not taking off much. Okay. Okay, and then I'm just gonna wash this with let me just put a little bit of lime juice, not a lot. If you want to wash it with plain water, you could. Okay, some people don't even wash their ham, they just prepare it the way it is. Rub it with a little of the lime juice here in the bottle, and I'm gonna rinse it off. That's it. And it's smoked ham, guys. Okay, it's already cooked, but I self-cooked my ham. You still have to, you know, give the ham some heat because it has to reach the safe cooking temperature. Before you can eat it. All that little gunky stuff I get out. Here I don't have to worry about. As you know, smoked ham, guys, is a bit burnt, right? And I'm gonna leave the fat on. I can trim that later. Looks good. So guys, to my ham, I'm gonna put that's about a dozen allspice. Goes into the water, and then, you know, small piece of onion. You could put small piece of, or half of a small onion, and then if you have fresh thyme, you could. Okay, this is the time I have, so I'm gonna put that much into the water, like, you know, a teaspoon of thyme. So in the water and put it in then, guys. And then some clove. Not a lot of clove. Half a dozen clove. That's a clove. Okay, half a dozen clove, and add juice like orange juice or pineapple juice, or, you know, the juice of your choice, but I'm gonna work with this orange. And then you don't have to add water to this to get the liquid. But if you don't want to use like a fruit, you could just pour the orange juice on top. So this tangerine, guys, it's really sweet. It's honey tangerine. I'm leaving half of it. I'm not using all of it. I'm gonna put, you know, put this in the water, kind of like squeeze it. Yeah, squeeze the juice from the orange. If I can get the seeds out, then I will, which is why I'm squeezing it. I don't want to put the seed in. And then I'm gonna leave this piece, you know, to make the water flavorful, because I have to pour water on this because the ham needs liquid. So that's what I'm doing. And I kind of use the tangerine and rub it. be careful, guys. See, my finger went in and poke it there. I'm just kind of rubbing this, you know, the tangerine there. I'll stick it in, and this doesn't need much of a seasoning because there's a seed. Let me get the seed out. And then I'm gonna add water. So guys, this glass is like 3/4 way up, so that's like what, a cup and a half. But pour a small amount first, and then half of it, and then put this to lie down. And then I'm gonna wrap this in foil paper. Your oven should be preheating, guys. My oven is preheating at 350 degree, okay? So this glass of water. For 2 hours, I think that water is enough. I don't want to put too much water. So 1 glass. I'm gonna wrap it. Okay, just a little moisture on top here. And then now you wrap it in the foil paper. The foil paper, tiny part up, right? Tiny part up. So guys, I wrapped it in, you know, about 4 layers of foil, and that's in a 350 degree. Can be baked at 325 to 350, guys. And that ham weighed 3.44 kg, so I think it's time 2.2. I'm gonna work out the pound. And yeah, you notice I put it on that baking pan because that foil that it's in, it's the disposable one. It's, you know, weak and it will break open. So in about 2 hours we'll get back. So guys, for my glaze, I'm making a simple glaze. I'm trying to melt this jam, guys. The jam that I made, if you missed that video. The next time I make jam, guys, I'm going to put less sugar because this jam is so thick. I had it in the fridge. I had to have it thawing out for, you know, hours overnight because it was so thick. So I don't think I want to keep it in the fridge unless I'm not using it for a while. So yeah, I put the jam, the pineapple jam that I made, and I have 3 cloves here. And this is the pulp. That's the fiber. That's from my ginger. I made ginger juice. Ginger, it's just complementing every dish I'm making. Like, I really love it. So I'm just melting this, and then if it's too, I may add some water just to, you know, make it glaze, like a bit runny, so that I can put on the ham when it gets out the oven. So guys, I'm just adding this spoonful of water, and this spoon, about 5 of it, of the jam I scooped out. Okay, and the ginger, it's really good. You could add butter if you like, guys, to your glaze, to this glaze I'm making, but I don't think I'm gonna, you know, put butter. There's no need. Yeah, so the glaze is that runny, and that's good, thick enough. Actually, I can put maybe some more water. So, you know, 2 or 3 of the spoon. And look at the spoon I got at the dollar store, guys. It says life is short, lick the spoon. Okay, that's funny. You know, and then if you want your glaze to be a bit more runny, you can add 1 more spoonful of water. But for now, I'm gonna leave it this way. And then the ham comes out in about 20 more minutes. I'll remove the ham and, you know, score it and add clove to it. So guys, I'm gonna add a piece more ginger, and that's my ginger. I froze it, right? The pulp from the juice. I juiced it, and it's really strong. And what I find, whenever I put this ginger in my meat, it just gives it a kick. Okay, I tasted and just now, and it wasn't ginger enough, so I added a bit more. So guys, that's the ginger, and this is the juice that I made. Okay, this is what's left. This is raw undiluted ginger juice. So guys, one more thing, just a bit of Scotch bonnet. a bit of a spice there. And if you have the, the Scotch bonnet pepper itself from the tree, then, but this is the grounded. Okay, so a teaspoon more of the Scotch bonnet pepper. I just tasted it, and it was just slightly spicy. And this, guys, this jam glaze is very sweet, so I would add water to this. If when applying it, it can take a little bit more water, then I'll add water because it's really sweet. But it is. It's good because it's sweet. I think the Scotch bonnet pepper complements it. And so, guys, I'm just gonna add a dash of cinnamon powder and nutmeg. This is good. This is good, guys. Let me put a little bit more nutmeg. So the jam is so sweet, guys, and you're tasting, the pineapple and the sugar. So I'm just trying to mix other spices in to, balance the flavor. Yeah, that is good. Now I'm tasting the ginger. Maybe it took a while for the ginger too. Okay, that's good. So, guys, it's 2 hours after I removed the ham, but you notice how much water? I don't know if it probably spring its own water. Okay, so when making it, if you want to put half the amount of water that I put, actually when you take the ham out, it's not a lot, but still, I think it's a lot of water there. But so if you want to use half the water, but I was worried about it being dried out, so that's why. But as you notice, like if you want to put less, and this is like a 7-pound ham. So, guys, I poured off the liquid in that container, and then let me see if I can store this. Okay, so I didn't do this before because I wanted I didn't want it to dry out. Yeah. So you put the knife and you score. So at this stage, after 2 hours, then score it. Not too deep. And you score to make your square line, so you can put the cloves. So we're gonna stick the cloves in these little square boxes, okay? So, guys, I'm putting the clove. I'm sticking the clove in those little square that I made, for flavoring. So at this point, you put your clove in. Okay, so I made the squares. That's what I did. So, guys, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you think it deserves a thumbs up, okay? And like, share, and subscribe if you have not. And feel free to leave a comment down below. And, guys, here's my lovely glaze that I made. It's getting thick here. You glaze the pineapple all over. Oh, this flavor, guys, is gonna be good. And I was using my pineapple corer, and yeah, it fell in because I was trying to get the juice trapped into the pot. I didn't want it to go to waste when I was using the pineapple corer to peel my pineapple, so that's why the pineapple ended up in the pot, which is all good. because I'm going to use it. All over, guys, you baste your ham. So guys, I'm just gonna put some of the juice inside here so you know it can go on the bottom part there, because I'm not gonna lift this because you know it's hot. But if you can manage to get under, then you go ahead. But you know, when it's cooking, then the juice will go under. So yeah, you finish glazing. So guys, I carefully laid my pineapple on top, guys. I should be using a stick to hold this pineapple in, but my the little sticky pins I have are I don't know if the design on it will melt onto my meat, so I don't want to put it. So I try to put the clove to hold the pineapple and the cherry. And the stick I have is this one. Okay, but I don't know if when I put it in the oven, if this green part is gonna melt. You know, you stick it in and hold the pineapple inside, so I won't put it. I'm gonna put this back in the oven, guys, and I put some more juice in it. Okay, and then I'm gonna put it in uncovered for 2 more hours, and you know, every 15 minutes you check every 15 minutes and baste it. So guys, the oven is on 350 and close to the end. You know, if you wanted to like it at that charry brown caramelized look, you can crank up the oven to 400 or yeah, 400 degree. So guys, the internal temperature for this ham is good. It's reading 1.63 there, 65, that's good. This ham is done. Okay, my ham is 3.44. So 3.4 times 2.2 gives you what, like a 8 pound? Yeah, so that temperature. So the only thing, I have like, what, an hour and a half more I could go. So I guess if I want to get a charry look, if you want to get a charry look on the outside, then you can put it in and just crank up the oven to, you know, put it in and turn up the oven to what, 400 or 450. Let it get that char look on the outside. So, but I think that's safe, right? You can Google it in, guys, if you want to be sure for yourself. So guys, you know, after that reading, the reading shows that the ham is ready. Okay, it's safe to eat. So I would baste. I know I need that basting, that thing to baste. But you would get, you know, get liquid on top and baste it. Because I have the camera in my hand, it's a bit awkward. Yeah, so you baste your, you know, turkey. So you would baste your ham. And this ham, guys, it tastes so delicious. I'm just gonna turn up the oven really high and let it get a bit of a color, and then I am done with this thing. It's tasting really, really good. Guys, comment down below and, you know, give the video a thumbs up. So guys, after I said I would have put it in, you could leave it in for 2 more hours if you want after, you know, uncovered, but I think the 45 minutes to 1 hour that I gave it is good enough. You test your, you know, internal temperature, and it all depends on your oven. Yeah, and some ham depends on the weight. It's 25 minutes per pound. Okay, so you have to cook it, the ham, for like some ham it's like 15 minutes to 20 minutes to 25 minutes for every pound that ham weighs. So guys, let me check this. Guys, if the Christmas cake, I'm telling you, if I don't watch it, I eat that cake off in 1 day. The cake is so good. Safe to eat. Am I reading there? Safe. Okay guys, give the video a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Okay. It's delicious. Look at it, guys. I'm gonna get down into this PC. I'm so eager to get I almost dropped the camera. This piece I'm going to get down into. This piece. I'm gonna put my hand back into the oven. And guys, comment